We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the menu system before we get to the installs. Open MOBA Xterm, click on the Save Session, should log you into the printer. CD tilde K2 Improvements sh menu.sh. So here's the upper part of the menu. Will tell you firmware version, what branch of the repository you have downloaded to your printer, what setup you're using, whether it be Cartographer or no Cartographer. It will also tell you what version of Cartographer, what version of firmware on the Cartographer, and what offsets you're using for the Cartographer once you have that installed. Option 1, status and diagnostics. So the upper part tells you the same thing as the main menu. It tells you whether or not you have the Cartographer installed. The bootstrap shows you the 2 items that were installed during bootstrap. Core components, this list is all the items needed for a Cartographer, and they are listed in the order that they should be installed if you were going to do it one by one. Optional extras are items outside of the Cartographer setup that you may want to install on your printer. Option 2 is your install paths. You either have Cartographer or no Cartographer. If you install no Cartographer, you will have the option here to switch over to the Cartographer setup. 0 for back. Number 3, Cartographer tools. The top will show you the status of your Cartographer. It's showing right now that I do have mine plugged in, so it sees it at the USB port, but nothing else is installed, so it's not showing up there. This is where you can flash your Cartographer. It also has some documentation you can read if you want to know more about the firmware install, DFU mode. We will walk through this in a later video. 0 for back. Number 4 is optional extras. If you've ordered the R3Man graphite bed, you can have the menu install the items in the printer.config file that are needed. Under printer workflow, you can have the camp installed, which will change your line purge from the upper left corner to a smaller, thicker line by the print. Axis twist compensation. Some of the printers will have a twist in their X or possibly Y axis. This lets you calibrate it to help accommodate for that. I haven't seen that I've needed that on either of my printers, so I've made sure it installs, but I've never calibrated it. Secure auth. If you're worried about security through your SSH, this will allow you to install a key in your printer and provide a more secure way to log into the printer. There is a walkthrough on how to do this in the repository, and I have gone through that, and it does work, but it's not something I would typically have installed. 0 for back. Number 5, maintenance and recovery. Number 1 is the core components installer. So this is a list of all the core components that need to be installed to run Cartographer, and they are in order they need to be installed. So you could install them one by one. If you're going to do the no Cartographer setup, you could just skip number 8. 0 for back. Factory reset and cleanup tools. The wipe sock does leave some folders and files behind when it resets it to factory default. They don't harm anything being there, but if you wanted a clean wipe, you could run the improved cleanup. Or if you just want to do a normal wipe sock all, you can do number 3, which is the factory reset only. 0 for back. And then number 6, update installers. If any updates are made to the repository that you would like to upload to your printer, you can just hit number 6. It'll go out on the internet and look, and it will pull them in and then restart the menu system so all the updates are active. In the next video, I will show you how to flash the Cartographer.